Now we will cover the biography of Ghiyasuddin Balban. Dr. Ishwari Prasad, a great historian from India, he says that Ghiyasuddin Balban was a great warrior, ruler and statesman who saved the infant Muslim state from extinction at a critical time. यानी तबाह होने से बचा लिया बलबन ने. Balban will ever remain a great figure in medieval Indian history. Ghiyasuddin Balban, who ruled India as the Sultan of Delhi from 1266 to 1287, was one of the greatest sultans of the medieval period. He, like his master Al-Tutmish, rose to the power and became the Sultan. His period has been marked as illustrious chapter in the history of Delhi Sultanate. So you can see a figure here which is a picture of Ghiyasuddin Balban. Now coming to the early career of Ghiyasuddin Balban, Balban, like his master Al-Tutmish, was born in a Turkish family of Albari tribe. He was kidnapped by the Mongols in his early youth and was sold to a slave trader named Khwaja Jamaluddin. He took him to Delhi where he was purchased by Al-Tutmish. During his stay at Delhi, Al-Tutmish was very much impressed by the intelligence and ability of Balban and enrolled him as a member of the famous corps of 40 slaves. During the reign of Razia Sultana, he was promoted to the post of Amir-e-Shikar. He was loyal to Razia Sultana in his early days, but later on he joined hands with the nobles who deposed Razia Sultana from the throne of Delhi. The next Sultan was Bahram Shah, who gave him the Jagir of Reward in Hansi in the lieu of his service to him. He played the role of a kingmaker. यानी ये कहा जाता है तारीख में कि बादशाह गर की हैसियत बलबन ने इख्तियार कर ली थी. As a great warrior, he also successfully repelled a Mongol invasion during the period of Bahram Shah. Similarly, he was instrumental in disposing Masood and raising Nasiruddin Mahmud to the throne of Delhi. Nasiruddin rewarded him by offering the post of the principal advisor to the Sultan. He also strengthened his relation with Sultan by his daughter in marriage to him. The Sultan, being pleased with the loyalty and devotion of Balban, bestowed on him with the title of Ulugh Khan and made him Naib-e-Mamlekat or the Deputy Sultan. This was perhaps due to the fact that Nasiruddin was weak and incompetent and was relying more on him for management of state affairs. As a result, the real power gradually passed into the hands of Balban. यानी हम नासिरुद्दीन का बेटा पहले कवर कर चुके हैं और उसमें मैंने आपको बहुत वाज़े तौर पे बताया है कि नासिरुद्दीन महमूद एक कठपुतली हुक्मरान था और नायब ममलिकत की हैसियत से बलबन जो है उसके पास सारे इख्तियारात थे. अगरचे बलबन ने उसे बहुत ऑनेस्टली जो है वो सर्व किया, लेकिन फिर भी बलबन जो है उसको बादशाह बनने में कुछ रुकावटों का सामना करना पड़ा. His power and popularity grew more and more. He put down a number of internal rebellions and also checked the external aggressions, especially of Mongols. The Sultan Nasiruddin felt him indispensable. As Nasiruddin had no heir to the throne, he had nominated Balban to be his successor. Nasiruddin Mahmud died in 1266 and Balban ascended the throne by assuming the title of Ghiyasuddin Balban.